to realize he's guarding Luke Walton. That has to be a help when Kobe Bryant blows by Rondo. Pierce has had 3 good looks, missed them. Here in transition, he leaves his help position. You usually don't want to give up the corner 3, but I think it's a better play to stop Kobe Bryant penetrating and make that ball go to Luke Walton.
And a key for the Celtics in game 2 was keeping Kobe Bryant off the free throw line. He only took 3 free throw attempts. He gets his first couple here tonight.
You know, just like we saw Rondo is more difficult to deal with in transition because your help is not set. It's the same thing with Kobe Bryant. If you can't get your help set, he's going to have more gaps and more ability to work his way to the free throw line.
Let me remix the crowd yelling that Kobe is not good. You think they really believe that?
I really think crowd should go to the other way.
And a foul called down the other end. You remember back in 2007 in this building, that was the year that the Celtics won 24 games. There was a late season game the Lakers played in, and the crowd was chanting MVP for him. A lot of longtime suffering Celtic fans during that tough year were very upset, but he heard MVP chants in this building back in 07. They weren't chanting MVP just now. Shot clock at 7. A moving screen call against Boston. And it's going to be Perkins, so once again, Perkins picks up 2 quick fouls. Every game there's been a starter, 2 quick ones.
You can see Derek Fisher doing a better job of fighting over screens. That time, just a solid screen from Perkins, and Fisher as good as it gets at selling those type of offensive fouls.
So Rasheed Wallace comes in, and also into the game very quickly is Lamar Odom. Phil Jackson felt that he has to take some of the blame for Odom's struggles. He feels he hasn't been giving him the regular minutes. He hasn't put him in as early as he normally does because they wanted Bynum to get that knee going and get it loose. But he's got Odom in halfway through the first.
Well, that's understandable, but Bynum was playing great.
And a foul, they're going to call it in the act of shooting. Rondo picks up his first.
And to get back to that, I'm sure if you ask Lamar Odom, the bottom line is he's got to play better. He's a guy that's a veteran, understands what they need from him, did not deliver, and he's got to respond.
Well, he had a terrific conference finals against Phoenix, but he's been in foul trouble the whole time. Crowd looking at the replay, didn't feel it was a foul. As Gasol misses. You know, it was the same thing back in 2008 when these 2 teams played in the finals. First 3 games for Odom, he was in foul trouble every game. He had 5,000 games 1, 2, and 3. He's had 5,000 games 1, 2 this year.
Yeah, I love that rule. That's a great rule. Let's have our best players sit out. Is anybody ready to say they should get a 7th foul? I'm going to ask every game until I get an amen. Jeff Van Gundy putting 1 more foul in the game.
You asked me the same question at lunch. I answered no. What makes you think a couple hours later I'm going to change my answer? My name's not Jeff Van Gundy.
Because I really think at some time you're going to see the error of your ways.
Allen struggling with his dribble. 2 on the clock. Ray Allen fires in and out. So after that great start the other night, he's 0 for 4 to start here this evening.
But you see the defense by Fisher. He's not giving him any airspace, making those shots a little tougher.
Kobe Bryant and a foul. And Rondo picks up his 2nd personal.
And again, the cross match, Kobe Bryant guarding Rondo, leaves Rondo on Bryant.
And that's not a foul.
And they said he hit him on the elbow, and I like that call. I thought he hit him right on the elbow.
Any shooter knows you get that elbow in the act of shooting the ball. It makes all the difference. So obviously he didn't for Bryant because he still put it in.
I'm glad you're looking at me and not this guy next to us.
8 straight points for the Lakers, and they've got 2 starters with 2 fouls. Rondo remains in the game. Rasheed Wallace has Walton on him, and he wants the ball. Wallace, a good passer, gets it inside, and Garnett 4 for 4.
Pau Gasol decided to half double Rasheed Wallace as he posted up. A good job by Wallace finding Garnett.
Bryant wants to post up. Odom steps back, banks it in. A 3-pointer for Odom. And knocks it in off the glass as his teammates get a kick out of it. The Lakers by 2 after trailing early by 7. So a 9-point turnaround for LA. Garnett so aggressive inside. He's hit his first 5 from the field.
But if you see, he's made a dramatic change in his approach. Instead of taking turnaround jump shots where Gasol can impact with his length, he has taken it right to his body. First one was an up and under move. That he used the rim, as Gasol scores on the other end. To take away the length of Gasol, he's attacking his body.
A good adjustment from Garnett. Meanwhile, a nice adjustment from Bryant as he finds Pau Gasol.
Can you eat your jersey like Bryant's doing? That should be something.
It's not a violation. Garnett, again, shot clock down to 6. Garnett flips it back out. Rondo up top to Pierce. Straight on 3. There's diving for it. Garnett comes up with it, finds Rondo. Back out. Garnett, wide open jump shot. Bryant comes the other way.
And Rondo's got to be careful not to pick up a loose ball foul going up for the offensive board where he could pick up his 3rd.
Rondo gets the rebound there. Pierce, quick spin move. Lost it. And they say knocked out of bounds. Still Celtic ball. And we'll have a timeout as we get under the 3-minute mark.
Talk about coaching the Celtics. Well, just what the doc ordered. Kevin Garnett getting it going on the offensive end. Great job. They're going to allow Pau Gasol to play one-on-one. Will KG be in attack mode? You help off of KG, you must pay the price. Early, Garnett, 10 big points, 5 of 6 from the field.
ESPN's presentation of the NBA Finals on ABC. Brought to you by GMC. Watch GMC and Dude Perfect engineer shots you've never seen at gmc.com/pickup games. Windows 7. And Grown Ups in theaters June 25th. Rated PG-13.
Holding a trophy for the first time was like holding my kid for the first time. It was a defining moment for me.
Kevin Garnett and the Celtics down by 2. 2008 was a different story when he was healthy and everything went well. Hasn't been an easy year for him this year. Been up and down in the playoffs, but a great start.
It is, and I like his adjustment. Turnaround jump shot. No, I'm going to fake it, step through, and then run, catch with 2 hands, and finish. And then when he faces up, keep attacking Gasol's body to take away the ability to block shots. Here he takes him, spins, uses the rim as protection. Garnett 5 for 6. Pierce and Allen with quality looks 0 for 9. Garnett by himself, along with Rondo, has gotten him off to a good start.
Those two have all 16 of their points. Glenn Davis in and Garnett sitting. Good defense from Fisher. It's whacked on a screen. Rondo a 3. It's the side of the backboard. They're 0 for 4 from downtown after hitting 11 in game 2. Gasol tipped by Wallace. Bryant for 3. And Davis the rebound. Davis with some big minutes in game 2 in the victory in Los Angeles. Allen spots up. Gasol blocks the shot. Odom the rebound.
That's a great job by Pau Gasol, chasing down Ray Allen in the corner. That's a big shot attempt to block it.
Inside pass. And a foul on the pass. It's going to go against Pierce. And now that's 2 on Pierce, 2 on Perkins, 2 on Rondo.
No, you can't run this break any better. Rondo puts it on point, but Pau Gasol does not quit on the play. Look at that limp. Outstanding job of blocking the 3-point attempt of Allen.
And that's where Gasol is different than 2008. He talked about it. In fact, he said that physically he knew he needed to improve after 08. He was outplayed by Garnett, so he hit the weights. He got himself in better condition, and you can see he can deal with the banging. He's able to run up and down the floor. Very durable player, plays big minutes.
You know, everything had been working for him up until that point. But he got on the big stage and was thoroughly outplayed. I love the fact that he didn't make any excuses, and he's found a way that when he got back on the stage, he was prepared for the moment.
But I'm going to say this. Look at those numbers. If you average 15 and 10, most people are celebrating that. But if you want to be the best big man in the game, which he most certainly is offensively, he got better and better and better.
hits the free throw. Lakers by 4. Got some lead changes. Game 1 had just one lead change.